What is up, YouTube? So I'm doing an ASMR video. And right now, I have never been more disgusted by our society than I am now. There is an article I'm going to post in the description box below. And the article includes an autistic child who was bullied. Now, what did his bullies do? They took some nails and nailed it to the back of his head. Like, what gives you the right, man? You know what I'm saying? That's what I don't understand. Now I'm sitting here getting 21s done for the batch. And I stumbled across Facebook for a quick check. Somebody posted it. And I know Gray Bailey said not to post drama and this and that on social media. Yeah, don't cry about your own struggles. I get that 100%. But when you see this kind of crap, this is the kind of crap I don't agree with. Like, I'm sitting here just beyond disgusted right now. All I can do is load up a pipe with some tobacco and have a smoke and calm down because I am that livid. So I tried homemaking a pipe earlier, like you'd smoke out of, like this one, and it failed miserably. It was rather frustrating. And I might have lost my temper a couple times, but as quickly as I lost it, I got over it as quickly. So I'm trying to work on my temper, but that doesn't even compare to how mad I am right now. Like, I have autism and I grew up getting bullied, and I get bullied on social media all the time. And quite frankly, I could give 4 flying fucks less. Because if you think you have it bad, try putting the shoe on someone else's foot and make that your foot for once. And you see, you know what I'm saying? Like, you know what I'm saying? I laugh at the immature assholes that follow me on social media that live to make my life a living hell. And I see other autistics getting bullied way worse than I am. And oh my God, YouTube, oh my inner God, I have lost a lot of faith in humanity, man. I see a lot of fucked up articles like this, and you try to ignore it, you try to steer away from it, but when it's one of those issues that and here's the thing of it, I've already cast a dark spell on the bullies who bully that autistic kid. They have a shitstorm coming their way and they don't even realize it. I practice dark magic, so you really want to fucking do this kind of shit. Karma's gonna get them for doing what they did. I mean, he's not Jesus Christ, so why are you trying to put nails in him? You know what I'm saying? Like, that's fucked. Now, I posted the article, and I said I've lost a lot of faith. And, okay, I'll read you the comments, because this is... Young autistic boy screams for help as bullies nail wooden plank to his head. And after posting this, there's like 4 comments. I've lost faith in humanity. This just makes me sick. The second comment I posted was vid time. I had to make a video of it and talk about it because it's the only way I could feel to relieve stress at this moment, just sitting here not saying something about it was just going to make it worse. Sophia Moore comments, I hope they get what's coming to them. And my last comment was, this is why I laugh at my YouTube bullies, because it could be worse. And that's exactly why I laugh at my YouTube bullies. They make snide remarks. These hater fanboys obsess over me. And literally, it's quite flattering. And they've tried so hard to fuck with me, and it doesn't work. It doesn't stop me from making videos. It doesn't stop me from getting better at singing or playing guitar. And then when I see hot button topics like this, where it's going to push your button, it's going to make you hot and mad, because, ooh-wee. The level of pissed, man, just reading the article, I was seeing double. That's how mad I was getting. I just take a minute, I just sit down, get some water to drink, take a deep breath. Let's talk to YouTube about it. It's therapeutic whenever you have something on your mind. And instantly my struggles are overshadowed, and I could give 4 flying fucks less if I haven't been laid in 9 months or not. Because there are bigger fucking problems, dude. This just breaks my fucking heart, man. This article breaks my heart more than not having sex for 9 months. That's no bullshit. And it's like, dude, how the fuck could society just... At some point, no, here's the thing. I don't give a fuck if they kids or not. Okay, if I would have seen this going down, I would have put a stop to it. I couldn't physically hurt them because they're minors, but I would have put a stop to it. I'm like, what's your fucking problem, bro? You picking on him because he's autistic? Make you feel big and tough? Does it? Does it? Well, shit. I'd be like, oh, why don't you pick on someone your own size, bud? Why don't you try nailing that to the back of my fucking head, you little asshole? And the parents are like, sir, why are you yelling at our kid? I'm like, well, because your kid is being a little shit and nailing a plank to an autistic kid's back of their head. Like, if you don't believe me, and if you can, once you've gotten over just the anger of thinking of it, and if you can calmly read this article, and I don't know how anyone could read this article calmly, or without just shaking their head, or vomiting, because this is just repulsive, YouTube. Completely and utterly repulsive. There are so many people that are affected by autism, and so many people think it's funny just to pick on us because we're different. Well, fuck you. We may be different, but some of us are making a difference in the world, so what the fuck are you doing with your life? Hashtag remember Albert Einstein. So if you think just because you have autism that it's a curse, dude, it can't be a struggle sometimes, yes. But remember, there's a lot of good people who have it, so don't let the bad apples ruin it. Because, yeah, this kid looks like, he gets bullied a lot. That's just me being real with it. I mean, this article has got me so steaming pissed. And if you're being bullied, this kid can legally press charges on the other kids. That's battery assault, bud. That's juvenile hall and then eventually jail time. So, yeah. And when you read articles like this, you have to stop and ask yourself, has the world gone to shit in a handbag? I try to be optimistic with life. I don't think 5 years from now I live for the moment. And right now, this has got me pretty steamed. So all I can do is sit here and calmly make a video about it, express how I feel about it. Hashtag fuck suicide, hashtag fuck mass shootings. But I tend to think, okay, this is why these things happen. You know what I'm saying? Gun violence is never the answer unless you're being attacked by somebody who has a gun. Then it's a fair fight. But you notice that when it comes to mass shootings, we don't necessarily blame the person, we always blame the evil gun. But when cell phones are used in texting and driving incidents that kills 20 people or more or less, we don't blame the cell phone for it, we blame the asshole driving the car. So why, when both can be used as tools, both can be used to kill people, and yet now, some of you may think, okay, why do civilians need AR-15s? Why do you care? It's the Second Amendment. AR-15s aren't the problem. People are the ones that invented them in the first place. An AR-15 is much like this cup. It's a paperweight. It's an inanimate object is what I'm getting at. Now, nobody bitches when an AR-15 is used to kill the bad guy, but when it's used to kill the good guy, people throw a fit about it naturally. That's understandable. And it's kind of fucked when you can buy a gun with an expired license. That's just, no, dude. I don't agree with that. But, I'm going to click on the article right now. And chit-chatting with people on Facebook has helped me with... The nail has hit his skull. Oh, hoo, 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 hoo. And this is what gets me. Wyoming is wasting $9.15 million a year in taxpayers' money just on cannabis busts. The reason why I say that is because there's an ad right here for, Wyoming's economy is at risk, no new taxes, blah, blah, blah. This was a political ad to go with it, but that's beside the point. So, a circle of healing for Romero Smith, the boy who was afflicted by this incident. And may his bullies suffer the wrath of the devil himself for what they have done to him. That's like Gray Bailey said, sometimes all you can do is put your fists in your pockets and walk away. Well, this is like doing that metaphorically speaking, you know what I'm saying? Like, I can't physically confront these bullies because they're kids, dude. They're kids just being jerks to other kids. That's the parents' job, to be a bit more fucking responsible and being like, hey, little shit, that's not what you're supposed to be doing. You know what I'm saying? And, this is a result of a lot of people having kids when they're not ready. I hate to say it, but it's the fucking truth. They're not, you know what I'm saying? And it's creating a generation of just disrespectful shits. And you notice that parents who have kids when they are ready, the kid comes out more adjusted. But parents who have kids when they're not ready, it's a frantic scurry to learn everything at once. And not all kids like that turn out bad. This is just a general assumption. And there's a good reason why I have comments disabled on videos like this, because I can already hear a lot of people saying, yeah, well, blah, 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 blah. It's just... The internet can be a fucking cesspool of shit sometimes, and I try not to post too much. I mean, there's times where I bitch about my life, and that's natural. But I've gotten a lot better at not doing that and just kind of like, okay, it is what it is. And when I see articles like this on the internet, I'm just like, ooh. That Kentucky Select has a nice throat hit. Really dry. Sometimes YouTube, all you can do is smoke a little bit of tobacco and get over it. Trust and believe a lot of people are going to spread awareness. Social media is a fickle sort of thing. It can be used to do a lot of good. It can also be used to do a lot of bad. With great power comes great responsibility. I do believe that's a quote from Spider-Man, yes. And it's always refreshing when you see people using social media to do good things and spread the word on actual issues. And then you see people using it to do fucked up things. Now, case in point, you know what I'm saying? I mean, people aren't going to be too thrilled about this. I'm already just over it, man. Like, oof, dude. Oh. I can do at this point. Keep on trucking. That's all you can do. That's hard to do when you're depressed because of this shit. But it can be done. Slowly, but surely. This video is probably going to get a lot of dislikes because the topic of it is rather irritating, to say the least. But yeah, the link for this article will be in the description box below.